as y'all see in the title, we're going into a part 2 of this part. And today we're going to be going back for reading comments. We'll read the comments, we'll go from there, and then we'll switch it up too. We'll do something a little bit different for once. We'll show this, we'll show the board, we'll end up writing names on the board, and we'll be having us a good time. We'll be having us a great time. Now watch YouTube do its thing. Watch there be a huge spike. Watch these people go and do what they need to do. Because today we're going to do both. Today we're going to read comments and have our OG subscriber wall. Right over there. Right over there. We're about to have us a good time. About to have us a really good time. We're about to make sure that this happens, y'all. We're definitely going to be doing something a little bit different. It's going to be a good time, though. It's going to be a good time the other day. I'm going to enjoy it a lot. Which I understand that there's some people that are super busy. I understand there's people who really can't necessarily join a live stream. I understand that there's different things and different matters that happen. But, you know, we're just going to do it today as if nothing's like we've been doing. Yeah, that's what we're going to do, like we've been doing. We're just going to have us a good time. Hopefully that spike comes up soon so that way I can tell them to drop their name down in the comment saying they subscribe so I can put it on the board. But also reading live chat comments too. So there we go. I'm ready to do this tonight, y'all. I really am. I really am. I want it to be done so bad. I want it to be done right. Like for real, for real. So we just wait for a few people to come in and we'll get it in. We'll get started. We'll go from there. Which, I mean, honestly, I think if you just continuously talk and run your mouth, I think YouTube ends up seeing that you're like not a robot or something, like not AI or whatever. And then they just like to push the content a little bit. Yo, twin, what's good? What is up? Kins loves you. How are we doing today? I see that you were able to make it into at least one of the lives, so that's what's up. That's what's up. We love that. We love that. We love to see that. Boom. It says my beat. Nah, you're good. You're good. You are 100% good. We're just over here. We're not only reading comments, but today we're also simply going and we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to also go and we're going to do this today. We're going to have our OG supporters, y'all. To where once they say they subscribe, we write down their names. So we'll see how that goes. And it says, how's your day? My day wasn't bad. Again, it was just busy. It was busy is what it was. But we made it through. We made it through. So it's all right. I'm thankful for today. So it was good. We got 6 people on so far, which we're enjoying. I feel like YouTube does a whole lot better whenever you do that. Lewis, it says, I went to see my brother. He's doing good. He walked around and they transferred him to a different hospital. That's what's up. Kansas BRB, you're good. You're good. You're definitely good. We got the spike. There it is. All right, to you who are new into this channel and this chat, please be sure to drop down your name. Be sure to drop down your name in the comments saying that you subscribed, and I will write your name on the board. I will write your name on the board is what we will do. It says, bro, did you know that Prophet Muhammad was gay? I bet he was. Let me see here. It says, Honor GG says, hi, what's up? How are we doing today? Today we got our orange marker going on about. It says, Christian, absolutely, 100%. But yes, y'all, to those of you who are new, write down the name and everything. It says, are you inspired in any way by the, I don't know what that is. It says, write my name on the board, please. All right, Lewis, we'll do it just for the fun of it. Lewis, there you go. There you go, my man. We wrote it down for you. We definitely wrote it down. Yeah, there we go. And then we'll switch the camera back around. We'll have us some fun. It says, I got raw dogged by my parrot today. Yikes. Yikes. I know that's crazy. Oh, wow, that's crazy. Lewis says, thanks, you're welcome, man. But yes, to the OG supporters, we love them. We love them, we appreciate them. Says my parent does not have time, or does not have all that time, the time too. My parent does not, or does that all the time too. That's crazy. It says not the Mothman 2.0. We love that. Love that username, man. Love that username. It says put a girl on. Don't know what you mean by that, but okay. To those of you who are new, drop your name down in the comments saying you subscribed. Put your name first, then say you subscribed. We'll put your name on this right here. We'll put your name on this wonderful board. We'll put your name on the board, and we will be sure that we have it on live. There we go. It says Mothman subscribes. Shout outs to Mothman. Thank you, Mothman. Thank you, Mothman, for subscribing. Mothman subscribe. Thank you so much for that. It says, what is this chat about? It's about reading comments and also putting down subscribers, new subscribers, on our board. Let me see. It says, you kind of look like Steve Urkel. Oh, gosh. But yeah, it says, Nadia. Nadia says she subscribed. Let's go. Shout outs to Nadia. Thank you. Thank you so much for the subscription, Nadia. Nadia, thank you for the subscription. We appreciate that. There we go. Let me see what it says. What is my favorite car? Definitely Ford GT40. Love that so much. Mayan. Oh, okay, Mayton. Mayton subscribed. Shout outs to Mayton. Thank you, Mayton. Appreciate that. Mayton subscribed. Thank you so much for that subscription, man. We appreciate that. We appreciate the subscription a lot. Thank you, thank you. It says, are you a car guy? Somewhat. Yo, Alicia. Or Alicia says hi. What's up, Alicia? How are we doing? It says, not my name. But what's your name? I'm just going by what your thing says by your ad. That's all I'm going by. It says, what's my dream car? Alyssa, my bad. It says, love from Pakistan. We appreciate that. My dream car is definitely what I had mentioned before, the Ford GT40. Love those. Yo, Text Jess says, hi. How are we doing today? It says it's okay. Appreciate it. I'm from Texas, by the way, and I butcher everything, so I'm sorry if I got your name wrong. Yo, Garrett, it says Garrett subscribe. Garrett, we appreciate the subscription. Thank you so much for that. Garrett, there you go. He says no problem. He says I'm from North Carolina. Congratulations, we love that. Yo, Carlos says yo. Says Roman. Says Roman subscribe. Did I put 2 T's? Yes, I did. I sure did. And then Roman subscribed. Shout outs to Roman. Thank you, Roman, for subscribing. Thank you, Roman. Let me see. It says I did. You subscribe too. It says okay. It says you're welcome. Thank you. Let me see. You subscribed as well. Let's go. Yes, we love this. Now we're getting somewhere. LA. Well, yes, I say. Thank you for your subscription. I appreciate that so much. Write my name. Can I just put Omar? Just want to put Amar. Amar, thank you for the subscription, man. We appreciate that. Says yes. And I'm from Illinois. Says I'm from Canada. Name. Says huh. Says yep. It says okay. Bye for now. Question. What's your question? What you got? Yo, Randy says hi. What's up? It says you need to talk. Yo, Richie sub. Shout outs to Richie. Thank you, Richie. Thank you, Richie, for subscribing. Let's see, RITCHIE. Thank you, Richie, for subscribing. We appreciate that. Yo, Blazing Flame Christian Channel says I'm back. Let's go. Yo says hello. You know me. I definitely know you. It says, can you erase my name, please? Let me see here. It says I subbed as well. Thank you, Randy. Thank you for subscribing. Yo, Lemon, what's up? Lemon says hi. You really want me to erase your name, though? You really want me to erase your name? It says my name is Kent. Nice. You sure you don't want your name to be up there? I mean, it's pretty sweet. All right, your request. There you go. I've been subscribed before. This is first shot. Let me see. It says been subscribed since the first live I joined. Nice. See you later. Have a good one. All right. Well, I can't. Kent, there you go. We love trollers like that. It's pretty cool. You're welcome, man. Yo, Totally Normal says sup. What's up, dude? How are we doing today? This is y'all want a good song to listen to? 1-300 Liquidate my... Okay, let me see. It says not that much people today. Yeah, I'm starting to see that too, man. This is pretty good. I can't complain, man. Just writing people's names down who subscribe for the day. You know, we'll be sure to post it as we need to, and our comments and everything else like that. So yeah, we're here to have a good one. It says I'm going to bed. Thank you, George, for staying up. It says, you know what? Beep it. I subbed. Appreciate it, man. What you want me to put your name as? Probably what? Totally Normal? You want me to do Totally Normal? I can do Totally Normal. It says, have a nice evening, Brendan. You too, George. Thank you for joining the live for real. Enzo, nice. Thank you, Enzo, for subscribing. We appreciate that, man. We appreciate that. Thank you so much. Don't worry, man. You ain't got to see that. You ain't got to see that garbage. It says, give me a shout out and I'll sub. All right, bet. Shout outs to Cyber Shorts 123. We'll give it to him. And we'll write your name on the board too as well. So go ahead. It says it was a spam bot. That's all right. We'll do it for the spam bots too if they actually do it. It says I did. Alright, we'll even do Cyber Shorts too, because why not? Cyber Shorts. I know that's the worst handwriting I've ever seen in my life. It says another some outrageous comments. It says I subscribe. Thank you, Cyber Shorts. Appreciate it. No, Richard. How about you get off my live, my guy? There you go. Boom. It says thank you so much. Nice. Much appreciated. Thank you as well. It says thanks for soaking. Yes, definitely. I need to fix that beat. That beat's so bad. There we go. Even then, that's still not the best. Yeah, I already got you on there. It says I have notifications on YouTube channel and yours only. I appreciate that, man. It says, why so many of these? Good question. Let me see here. It says today's a good day. Absolutely. It says nothing is perfect, brother. That's the truth. That's the truth. But I think I could have done better than that right there. I butchered that. Oh my gosh, y'all. I butchered that for real. That's what you call crazy work right there. That is crazy work. Yeah, bots do suck, y'all. That's why every time I can catch a bot, I end up banning them. Like straight up. I cannot stand bots. They suck. They definitely do. Am I? No, I'm in my back shed like I'm always in. I'm always in my back shed. He's in the shed, yep. See, Forsaken knows. Yep, he knows. Yo, we got 10 in live. What's up, my people? How are we doing today? If you're new to this and this is your first time, please be sure to put your name down and we'll write it on the board as well. I live in an RV, so there's that. That's what's up. It says 10 people, yeah. It says you make money at 1K subscribers. No, that's just whenever I just start to get like higher and higher. It all depends. It all depends, honest to God, how many watch hours you get. If you get like 1,000, no, if you get like 3,000 watch hours on one video, and it gets over like 4 million views, then yeah, you'll get monetized at 1,000. But if you like, say for instance, say you get like 35,000 subscribers, and then you only have like 2,000 watch hours, guess what? You're not going to get monetized. You literally will not have super chats, which is the most insane thing I've ever heard of in all my life. But that is what it is, y'all. Yo, J.U. So he says hello or says hi. It says, yo, everyone go to Brandon. But yes, Twitch and follow. Please do so. Please do so, y'all. I'd appreciate that. It says it's like 3,000 watch hours for super chat donations. Crazy. That's what I'm saying. It says finally I didn't miss another. No, you did not. You made it into this one. We appreciate that too. I know you're one of my OGs, man. But we appreciate that. We appreciate that. But yes, to those of you who are new, be sure to drop a subscription. We'd appreciate it. It says you look like DDoS from Sky's nice. It says I'm not trying to miss a stream. Appreciate it. It says question, do I have a German heritage? I got the same build as you. I mean, like, they say I'm German. They say I'm Dutch. They say I'm up over in that way. So I guess in a sense, yeah. In a sense, I'm sure I do. It says final goodbye. Again, George, thank you for joining in on the live. We appreciate that. It says, how many turkeys can I eat in a row? Just one. It says, you look like a native German. It says, you look like you're from the 80s. It says, sounds about right. Yeah, most likely. But yeah, y'all, we're just over here reading chat comments. And also on top of that, we're actually writing people's names down on a board for once. So, you know, there is that going for us. Just be sure to put your name down saying that you subscribed, and then of course we'll go ahead and we'll show you the board that there's been quite a few that have actually done that today. So we do have that going for us. So that's cool. Since I'm primarily German, Russian, and Italy, that's what's up, dude. That's what's up. 3 really good combos, man, that you can't go wrong with, honestly. It says we got a few we got a few U's in Europe. Now your race is getting mixed. Okay, okay, nice. But yeah, y'all, we'll definitely be sure to do some more of this. We'll definitely be sure to do some more of that because I think it's working. It says, what is the main focus of your channel? Main focus, honest to God, is to read chat comments like I usually do. And sometimes throw in the mix something like this to where we write it down on the board. But there's that, and then YouTube short trends. That's about it. That's my main focus on this channel, and to try and make everybody feel welcomed as well as we possibly can. Now, of course, you're gonna have some bots that we're not gonna necessarily approve of. You're gonna have other people that are gonna say hateful things that get kicked out of the chat. But you know, we try and keep it a good atmosphere here. Try our best to. A few of them will slip through the cracks every now and then, but it's not too often. Put something, says yesterday you ended the live right when you were talking about something. What happened? I have no idea. I can't remember what I was talking about. I don't remember what I was talking about yesterday. If I'm being so honest with you, I have no idea. It says, I'm a Blackbird born and bred in the UK, such as we had a few people, local 100 less, wow, rest in the mix, wow. Endorse your airline's right to live, wow. This here says, Haley says, hi, what's up, Haley? It says, do I have an Irish accent, man? You look like a Mick. I don't know what a Mick is, but okay. It says, I'm gonna go to sleep. Appreciate you, man, for joining in and definitely giving us a subscription, and hopefully you join in again. Thank you so much, man. It says August 16, 2025. I don't remember, no, August 26 or August 16, 2025, if I'm being honest with you. I have no idea what's up with that. I just said a random date though. Oh, okay. It says, yay, we know the about the day, buddy, you remember? Yeah, definitely don't remember that day. By no means. Bro just said it was a random day. Bro just says it was a random day. Nice. Don't even care about the hate comments. You're one of the most respectful and nice guys I've seen in life here. I appreciate that, man. It says, if you know, you know. Thank you, dude. Let me see. It says, just remember that wherever you go in life, don't eat boogers in a crowded room. Oh, it says Baldy. Most definitely. I 100% agree. Let me see. Can you shout out Mike? Shout outs to Mike. Let me see here. It says American Prats. It says, can you shout out Mike Hawk? Mike Hawk? Mike. Yikes. See, chat. That's what I mean by a few of them will slip through the cracks. That's exactly what I mean by a few of them will slip through the cracks. I had to say it a few times to even have it register in my mind. Album, y'all. Album. Not cool, dude. Not cool. This is, bro. You know that game? There's like stuff in boxes, and you have to say it. I died it 200 times. Dude, that was crazy. That was insane. Yep, chap. So I guess I came at a bad time. First impressions be memorable at least. Yeah, that's true. And that's definitely not a first impression I like to bring on people. By no means. There's stuff in the boxes. Game is named stuff in the boxes, of course. Nice. It says, bro, is it possible to say grenade 10 times super fast when I try to stutter? It says, I meant I said it 200 times. Yeah, no joke. Like, golly. But yeah, y'all, I've already done one of these lives. Did it for like 38 minutes or so. So now we're already at like the hour mark. So with that being said, y'all, we will definitely be sure to do another live tomorrow. Hopefully we have a better one. And we will see y'all tomorrow. Y'all take care. Y'all have a good one. And Greenland is definitely something that was needed.